Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
I believe how much you prepare for CAT, it's on that particular day that will determine what exactly you score. Initially, when I started preparing for CAT, I focused on core topics. I picked up one topic at a time and actually made sure that I'm actually going through it. So I did that before attempting the mocks actually. And beyond that, once I was sure about each subject on quant, I actually started attempting the sections. First attempt, I was not very sure whether I should be going for CAT, so I didn't attempt actually a lot of mocks, probably some 10 or 11 mocks I attempted, and scored a 99.21 percentile. And in the next year, like, I was working at ZS Associates, so the schedule was actually pretty hectic. If you say, it was started from 11 in the morning, and I used to be in office till probably 10 or 11. So it used to be pretty hectic there. Most of my preparation during my work days happened during the weekends, the Saturday and Sundays. So I made sure that I am persistent during my weekend. So 3 hours of mock and 3 hours of analyzing it every Saturday, Sunday, and doing this over a period of 3 months. That is something that worked for me. And finally, I believe how much you prepare for CAT, it's on that particular day that will determine what exactly you score. When I gave my first mock, I realized that I'm like pretty good in quant and LRDI. So I realized that those two sections are going to be my strength, definitely. And for verbal section, I realized I have to speed up. While reading passages, I have to speed up. And for that, I started reading articles. I started reading the Hindu. So I read articles on that. So that in a way helped me increase my reading speed. And that's, I believe, reading speed is really important for cracking verbal, because you actually have to attempt all the 34 questions, because that helps you actually boost your marks. And as far as quant is concerned, I started one topic at a time. And after I gained expertise over that one particular section, I moved on to sectionals, and beyond that, I moved to the mocks. So once I scored a 99.21 percentile, in a way I knew that it was not enough for IIM ABC. And in a way I was pretty sure that these 3 are the colleges that I'm going to go into. So I always had that in mind, and I always knew anything less than 99.7 would not work. So while giving CAT 18, I always had that in mind and actually prepared in that way. So when I scored a 99.91, even then I was not sure whether I would actually get a call from IIM Ahmedabad. I was pretty sure that yes, Calcutta is there for me, but Ahmedabad I was not pretty sure about it. But luckily I happened to get a call from IIM Ahmedabad, and quite fortunately happened to convert it as well. So before giving CAT 18, like I had attempted CAT 17 as well, and I scored 99.21. The thing that I realized is whatever is your preparation, what matters is that particular day. There's not much difference between a person who scores a 99 and a 99.91. It's just that particular day, just 4 or 5 extra questions, and actually that will make a difference. So this time I learned that yes, I have to be calm about it. Whatever be the change in the pattern, I have to stick to it. Like in CAT 18, the quant section was really difficult. That particular year, I had to change my strategy. I usually used to attempt 28-30 questions in quant, but that particular year I attempted just 21. But I made sure that I attempt that with 100% accuracy and actually maintain my composure during the exam. So actually, I think that worked in CAT 18, where with respect to CAT 17, where actually I attempted a lot too many questions, but actually my accuracy was not that high. Rather, in CAT 18, I attempted very few, but actually I attempted that with 100% accuracy. So in the verbal section, my strategy is always to attempt as many as I can. I'm not very sure about the accuracy that I'll get. So my strategy is always to attempt 34 questions, at least except the parajumpers, at least attempt the 30 questions that are there. So this is pretty much for verbal. And for LRDI it's concerned, I definitely go through all the sets first and try to pick up 4 5 easy sets. And if time permits, then probably go for the 6th and the 7th one. And as far as quant is concerned, I usually start from the first question and go till 34th question sequence wise, and I usually end up attempting around 30-31. But CAT 18 was different. It was actually tough, and I realized that there were quite a few questions that I was not able to attempt. So I had to change my strategy, look for the easy questions and make sure that I attempt that correctly. When I gave CAT 18, I always had that in mind that it has to be like more than 99.7 at least to get a call from IIM ABC. So finally, when I got my result, it was 99.91. I knew that yes, I had the call from IIM Calcutta. IIM Ahmedabad, I was still pretty unsure. IIM Bangalore as well. I didn't have a call from IIM Bangalore, but IIM Ahmedabad as well, I was pretty unsure whether I will get a call or not. So when I got the result, it was actually pretty much expected because we had the scores beforehand during CAT 18. So it was, the percentile was pretty much expected, and after I got the result, I actually thought that okay, C is there, so let's start preparing for the GDPI beyond this. And fortunately, when the shortlist came out, I actually had a shortlist from Ahmedabad as well. So I converted Ahmedabad and Calcutta, but my pretty much entire education has been from Calcutta itself. And this time I thought that I should be moving out, and it's not going to be IIM Calcutta, so I decided for IIM Ahmedabad. Further, Calcutta is like more focused on Fin background, for people from Fin background, and I had different things in mind. I wanted to explore different domain, so probably that was why Ahmedabad was my ideal choice.